What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I have been following the developments in this Chris Brown situation. Apparently, he had a birthday party thrown for him by Usher. Usher put together this party for Chris Brown, and apparently Chris Brown became drunk and agitated because Teyana Taylor was ignoring him at his birthday party, which is, leads to more questions. But let's stick to this, because this is why this whole thing blew up. Apparently, there's photos to show Chris arguing with Usher. You can see Teyana Taylor at the side. I don't know if she's looking at her phone, but apparently he was trying to talk to Teyana, and Teyana was ignoring him, which caused him to be agitated because he's already intoxicated. And I think Usher tried to intervene to try to calm the situation down, and it did not help. And Chris left to go to his bus, and Usher followed him. Now, I will say this about the situation. So they're saying that Usher got jumped on because I guess he had a bloody nose, right? They're saying he got jumped when he went to Chris Brown's bus, right? To sort of speak to Chris, because I guess Chris was going to leave. And, Usher put this party on for him, and I guess Usher didn't want to see him go. When the reality of the situation is Usher should have read this situation and know this guy is a ticking time bomb, and he might need to let him blow off some steam, okay? Instead of following him to his bus where all his people are, and they're going to be agitated because he's agitated. That situation ended up becoming worse than it needed to be. Sometimes you have to let people go and blow off steam. Following him to his bus, it only made the situation worse. I'm not here to blame Usher, but I'm looking at it from the perspective of, you have a guy who's clearly drunk, according to reports, and who's agitated. He leaves to go to his bus. You gotta let him go, because that situation can just go the wrong way, and it did. Now, we know that people have tried to link Chris to other situations. They've really tried to make Chris seem like a crazy person, but this situation don't help, because the reports are seemingly true. That's why I'm making a video now, because I've been following it for, during the portion of today, because I was like, okay, nobody that's involved in the situation is saying anything. So sometimes you have to wait and see what people are going to say, but nobody really said anything. I heard what Whack 100 had to say. According to Whack 100, Chris is calling her a bunch of bees because she's ignoring him, which, again, why are you ignoring this man in his own party? But, I don't know if she tagged along with Usher, or, if you didn't want to be there, Teyana, you didn't have to go. All right. So there was clearly, maybe she didn't want to be there, but why'd you go? Is it because it was a celebrity party? But that leads to more questions than answers, right? Because people are asking, where's your husband? Where is your husband? Because Teyana Taylor, she's married to Iman Shumpert, and she's partying without Iman. You know why? Because this is what liberal marriages are in 2023, where you have the wife out partying with a bunch of dudes, while the husband, I'm assuming, is at home babysitting the children. She's out doing her while he's at home with the kids. That's basically what this marriage is. So when I see a bunch of comments from people saying, where is Iman? Where is Iman? Iman is at home with the kids while she's out at a party that she it seemingly must have didn't want to be at. Because if you're ignoring Chris at his own party, then obviously she must have just went there just to go there. But then people are talking about, where is Iman? Where is Iman? Well, Iman is probably home with the kids while she's out partying, right? Because he ain't with her. This is why you don't let your wife go out partying by herself, especially with a bunch of dudes, okay? There were women there, yes, but it was Chris Brown's party that was thrown for him by Usher. This wasn't one of her female friends having a party, okay? Teyana Taylor went there to hang out with male celebrities. Let's be real about this. Now, why she was giving Chris the cold shoulder, I don't know. But if you didn't want to be there, you didn't have to be there. And people are trying to my, where is he mine? Where is he mine? Mine is at home. Apparently she likes to go out and do things by herself. This is why your husband needs to be with you when you go to these parties, because things like this, you know, you won't have to worry about it, you know? So let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into what happened. Let's get into this article here. It says Chris seen arguing with Usher, Teyana Taylor in video amid reports of fight. Chris Brown was seen arguing with longtime friend and mentor Usher amid reports that the singers got into a physical altercation. A video obtained by TMZ under the influence crooner could be seen allegedly arguing with Teyana Taylor at the Skate Rock City roller rink in Las Vegas during his 34th birthday party on Friday. Usher is then seen trying to talk to Brown, who began cursing while skating away. According to the outlet, Brown allegedly got upset when Teyana Taylor was ignoring him while he was trying to talk to her at his party. Okay, Teyana, why are you at this man's party ignoring him? That is weird. Again, I don't condone anything that Chris Brown is being accused of, but if you didn't want to be there, why are you there? That's his party. I mean, obviously, maybe it's because maybe he was drinking. Maybe that's why she didn't want to talk to him. But I think it's deeper than that. The Go Crazy singer allegedly started to yell at her, and that's when Usher intervened. TMZ claims that Brown wasn't having it and began cursing at both Taylor and the Let It Burn singer 44 before leaving the skating rink with his crew. Per TMZ, Brown allegedly got upset when Taylor ignored him while he was trying to talk to her at his party. Usher allegedly took off his skates to go find Brown, and an eyewitness told TMZ that they saw him go behind a string of charter buses in the parking lot where the birthday boy and his crew allegedly were. The witnesses told the outlet that a short time later, they allegedly saw Usher emerge with what appeared to be a bloody nose. Page 6 has reached out to both Usher and Brown reps, but did not immediately hear back. You know what's really interesting about this? I saw an interview from Trey Songz, right? And Trey Songz talked about how, you know, Usher got hands. That I guess at a event or party, I guess somebody tried to get into it with Usher, and Usher put hands on him. So Usher's not the type of guy that's gonna back down. He's not a coward. He's not weak. You know, from what I heard from Trey Songz, Usher knows how to handle himself. So who knows what happened? The only people that know what happened around those buses are Chris Brown and Usher, or whoever else was there. We don't really know. That's why I wasn't so quick to make a video. I want to see what more would come out, right? Before the alleged altercation took place, Usher and other guests, including singers Mario and Summer Walker and rapper Bow Wow, were captured on video singing happy birthday to the Kiss Kiss crooner, who turned 34 on May 5th. Usher and Brown have maintained a close relationship since the latter came into the music scene in 2005. The two have collaborated together on several songs, including New Flame and Party. Brown has found himself in a heap of legal trouble since he pled guilty to one count of felony assault for beating then-girlfriend Rihanna in 2009. In 2017, the No Guidance singer's ex, Karrueche, was granted a 5-year restraining order against him for allegedly becoming aggressive towards her when she wouldn't return money and gifts he had gave during their relationship. She wasn't gonna give you that back. Brown and Usher are supposed to both hit the stage tonight at Lovers and Friends Festival, respectfully. I think that's still on. According to TMZ, Usher will still perform Lovers and Friends despite Chris Brown's fight. And people talking about, oh, he got jumped, he got beat on. He had a bloody nose. It doesn't mean he got jumped. We don't really know. He's still going to perform. Usher squabble with Chris Brown isn't going to affect his performance later tonight in Las Vegas because the guy's taking the stage regardless, TMZ has learned. Sources with direct knowledge tell us that Usher, who's currently scheduled as the headliner for Saturday's Lovers and Friends Music Festival, will take the stage as planned, meaning the show will in fact go on despite what happened earlier this morning with CB and company. We're told that Usher was indeed injured during the brouhaha at the skating rink and that his nose and face were kind of jacked up right now. And yet our sources assure us he's going to power through and put on a good show. He may, however, be covered up a bit. In other words, be on the lookout for him wearing sunglasses or some sort tonight and perhaps rocking some fresh battle scars that might pop out through any stage makeup. Let me say this. If Chris Brown's crew did beat up Usher, then Chris Brown deserves all the smoke he's going to be getting. Chris Brown is going to deserve all the smoke that he was getting. Because a birthday party was put on for you. And for you to pout, now again, they say he was intoxicated, and get upset because one person wouldn't talk to you. Okay, well, kick that person out the party. Say, hey, that person, you know, they're I don't like their energy. Tell them they got to go or something like that. But to get angry and Usher's trying to talk to you and you put hands on them, you deserve all the scrutiny you're gonna get. But once again, people, we need more information about what exactly went on that bus. But something happened to Usher. It's unfortunate. Usher seemed like a very nice guy. I don't think this should have happened, but it's very clear to me that Chris has a lot of demons and he's still battling some of those demons. I think he's been able to overcome some things, and I think some things he just hasn't been able to overcome. I don't think Usher deserved to be beat up or jumped. I think that if that happened and Chris allowed it, Chris deserves all the scrutiny he's going to get. This could be career altering. You know, his career has been able to go on despite all the numerous attempts by people to sabotage him, but he really might end up losing a great deal for what he's doing. It's unfortunate, but something happened to Usher that shouldn't have happened. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.